but he felt silly.
They need you at the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. You must hurry. If you can.
Flynn made a decision.
I don't want people to see me on the road. They'll think I'm a big red wobble on wheels. I'll roll back on the rails.
So Flynn wobbled back onto the tracks. At the Sodor Search and Rescue Center, Rocky was pleased to see Flynn.
There's an emergency, Flynn. Sir Topham Hatt's shed is on fire.
Firefighter Flynn, ready and steady, and raring to rescue.
You must hurry. Take the road. It's the fastest way.
Flynn gulped. He didn't want to take the road. He didn't want anyone to see him wobbling.
Don't worry, Rocky. I'll race on the rails. I'll be there faster than fast.
If you say so, Flynn.
But Flynn had already raced away. On the tracks, Flynn felt fast. Flynn felt fearless. Then he saw Butch. Butch had broken down. Flynn slowed.
Hello, Flynn. I need to be towed to the Search and Rescue Center. Can you help?
Flynn wanted to help Butch, but that meant he would have to roll onto the roads. And Flynn didn't want Butch and his driver to see him wobble. Flynn didn't want them to call him a big red wobble on wheels.
I'm very sorry, Butch. I have to race to an emergency. Sir Topham Hatt's shed is on fire.
And Flynn rattled on. At the level crossing, the gates were closed. Flynn had to stop. Going on the tracks was taking a very long time.
Flaming funnels! I'm late to fight Sir Topham Hatt's fire.
Then Flynn saw Bertie the bus. Bertie's engine had overheated. Bertie's passengers watched and waited.
Hello, Bertie. What's the problem? It's my engine, Flynn. I need water to cool it down. Can you help?
Flynn wanted to help Bertie, but that meant he would have to roll onto the road. And now there were even more people to watch him wobble. Flynn didn't want all Bertie's passengers to call him a big red wobble on wheels.
I'm very sorry, Bertie. I have to race to an emergency. Sir Topham Hatt's shed is on fire.
Flynn felt bad, but he didn't want to feel silly. So Flynn raced on. At last, Flynn pulled up to Sir Topham Hatt's shed. There was a crowd around the burning shed. Sir Topham Hatt was cross.
Flynn, where have you been? This was an emergency.
I raced as fast as I could, sir.
But why did you come on the rails? I told Rocky you must come on the road.
Flynn didn't know how to say that he felt silly on the road.
I'm sorry, sir.
No excuses, Flynn. No more delay.
Flynn looked at the fire. Then he looked at the crowd.
Oh, my. Now there are even more people to see me wobble. And even more people to call me a big red wobble on wheels. I can't go onto the road.
Flynn felt terrible.
I'm not fiery, Flynn. I'm frightened, Flynn. Sir Topham Hatt's shed is burning down, and it's all my fault.
Flynn looked at the crowd. They were waiting and watching.
Hooray for Flynn!
Sodor's firefighting hero has arrived!
Hooray!
Flynn looked and he listened. Then his wheels stopped wobbling.
I am fiery, Flynn. I am Sodor's firefighter. I want to be a hero. I don't mind if they call me a big red wobble on wheels.